The 1995 Pride and Prejudice doesn't open where the book opens. In the novel, the famous first exchange between Mr. and Mrs. Bennet happens in the library, a closed room, two people, pure dialogue, and it's perfect for a novel. Andrew Davies moved it outside, to a churchyard after Sunday service, with the entire neighborhood watching. One location change and it tells us everything about what separates a great adaptation from a faithful one. Before we get into today's video, I made something. It's a Notion budget template based on Elinor Dashwood. Every expense is either Elinor, things you need, or Marion, things you really can't justify but buy anyway. At the end of the month, one question: would she approve? It's called Sense and Spending. Link in the description. Okay, let's go. Austen's opening line is one of the most famous sentences in English literature. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. It's a statement about how an entire society thinks, collectively, automatically, without questioning, and Austen delivers it perfectly for her medium. A library scene, two characters, sharp dialogue, immediate establishment of a marriage dynamic. Everything a novel needs to pull you in from page one. The scene works because Austen understood exactly what a novel can do. It can live inside a character's head. It can carry irony in a single sentence. It can make a closed room feel like the whole world. That's not a limitation. That's craft.
How can that possibly affect them?
Oh, Mr. Bennet, how can you be so tiresome? You know he must marry one of them.
But Davies wasn't making a novel. He was making television, and television needs bodies in motion. It needs a camera to have somewhere to go. It needs to show in 30 seconds what a novel can spend 3 pages establishing. So Davies asked a different question. What is this scene actually about, and what's the best way to show that on screen?
My dear, Mr. Bennet, wonderful news!
Austen's opening is about social pressure, about a whole community that has collectively decided a young man's fortune is everyone's business.
Lady Lucas has just told me he's Mr. Bingley's oldest friend. His name is Darcy, and he has a mighty fortune and a great estate in Derbyshire.
A library scene tells you that. A churchyard full of neighbors shows you that. Davies moved the scene outside, and suddenly you can see Mrs. Long whispering in the corner, every set of eyes tracking who arrived with whom, an entire society performing respectability in public. Same idea, different medium, different solution. 3 things happen simultaneously in that opening churchyard scene. First, Mr. and Mrs. Bennet's dynamic. He walks fast, she chases. He's already half checked out, she's already in full campaign mode. You know everything about their marriage before a word is spoken.
You have no compassion on my poor nerve.
Second, the social world. The neighbors, the whispers, Mrs. Bennet embarrassing herself in front of people who are absolutely paying attention. This isn't a private family dysfunction, it's a very public one.
Well, did you ever meet such a proud, disagreeable man?
Ma, he will hear you.
I don't care if he does.
Third, the comedy. The contrast between Mr. Bennet's brisk stride and Mrs. Bennet's frantic attempts to keep up is physical, immediate, and funny in a way that only moving images can deliver. Austen built all of this into her dialogue. Davies built it into the space around his characters.
He has 5,000 a year.
How so? And how can it affect them?
Oh, Mr. Bennet, how can you be so tiresome? You must know that I'm thinking of his marrying one of them.
The real lesson is that the worst adaptations treat a novel as a script. They take the dialogue, find locations, put actors in rooms, and film what's on the page. Davies did something harder. He read Austen's library scene and asked, what is she actually doing here? What does this scene need to make the audience feel, not just understand? And then he found the cinematic equivalent. That's not changing Austen, that's respecting her enough to translate her properly. A word-for-word translation is rarely a good translation. Davies understood adapting a novel means understanding its intentions and finding the visual language to honor them. Austen gave him the world. Davies figured out how to put it on screen. The 1995 Pride and Prejudice is considered the gold standard for a reason. It's not because Davies was faithful to every scene, it's because he was faithful to what every scene was for. One location change, 30 seconds, the entire social world of the story established before anyone speaks, exactly the way Austen established it in her first sentence, just in a completely different language. That's what great adaptation looks like. Tell me in the comments, is there another moment in the 1995 series where you think Davies found the perfect cinematic equivalent of what Austen wrote, or a moment where you think he missed? I'm Sana, this is Monica's Pie. Stay sharp, stay cynical, see you in the next one.